And now, my son, listen to my voice, to what I command you. In this week's Torah portion, we witness a pivotal moment in the history of the Jewish people. Rebekah instructs Jacob to take the blessings meant for Esau and present them to Isaac, his father. This raises a profound question. Why were these essential blessings foundational to the Jewish nation delivered through a seemingly deceptive act, rather than directly from Isaac to Jacob? The blessings, "May God give you of the dew of the heavens and the fatness of the earth, and abundant grain and wine," are not merely material, but carry deep spiritual significance. They symbolize the connection between the physical and the spiritual, and the unique abundance destined for the Jewish people. Rabbi Yoshiyahu Pinto offers an essential insight based on a principle from the Talmud, Kedushin 31a. A mitzvah, commandment, that one is obligated to perform is met with greater resistance from the evil inclination than a mitzvah one chooses to perform voluntarily. Accordingly, the reward for fulfilling an obligated mitzvah is reserved for the world to come, while the reward for performing a voluntary mitzvah is granted in this world. This principle illuminates the nature of the mitzvah of procreation, Pru Yerivu, the cornerstone of Jewish continuity. According to Halacha, the obligation of this mitzvah falls solely on men, while women, as their partners in its fulfillment, are not formally commanded. As such, women receive their reward for this mitzvah in this world. The Talmud, Bava Metzia 59a, states, "A person should always honor his wife, for blessing is found in a man's house only because of her, as it is said, and he treated Abram well for her sake." Rabbi Pinto explains that a woman's merit stems from her voluntary participation in mitzvot she is not obligated to fulfill. Therefore, a man is commanded to honor his wife, as the blessings in his home are due to her merit. When Isaac smelled Jacob's garments, he said, "See, the fragrance of my son is like the fragrance of a field that the Lord has blessed." Rashi explains this as the scent of an apple orchard. The apple tree, unlike other trees, produces its fruit before its leaves, symbolizing those who fulfill God's will with pure faith, without calculating the potential reward or risks involved. The apple also serves as a symbol of the Jewish people in Egypt. Despite Pharaoh's decree, "Every son who is born you shall throw into the Nile," the women of Israel courageously continued to bear children, placing their trust in God rather than in human calculations. Rabbi Pinto explains that the blessings given to Jacob were achieved through Rebekah's wisdom, rooted in the concept of one who is not commanded but acts voluntarily. Rebekah, who was not obligated to act, chose to ensure Jacob would receive the blessings, enabling him to merit their rewards both in this world and the next. The sages expound on the verse, "Listen, my son, to the discipline of your father, and do not forsake the teaching of your mother," Proverbs 1 verse 8. They explain that the discipline of your father refers to mitzvot one is obligated to perform, while the teaching of your mother refers to mitzvot fulfilled voluntarily. These two forces, obligated actions and voluntary deeds, form the spiritual foundation of every individual. The father, obligated in the mitzvah of procreation, instills in his children the strength to perform commandments out of duty. The mother, who is not obligated, imparts the ability to embrace mitzvot voluntarily, earning their reward in this world. When Jacob approached Isaac for the blessings, he embodied a dual foundation: the strength of obligation inherited from his father and the voluntary dedication inspired by his mother. This combination allowed Jacob to receive blessings that encompass both material and spiritual abundance, benefiting him in both this world and the next. This teaches a profound lesson for daily life. True blessing arises from combining the fulfillment of obligated mitzvot with the free choice to embrace additional commandments out of love and faith. Rebekah's actions demonstrate that even when the path is indirect, wisdom and spirituality can lead to unparalleled blessings. Rabbi Yoshiyahu Pinto's words deepen our understanding of Rebekah's actions and their eternal significance. The blessings given to Jacob are not just a historical event, but a timeless message about the power of faith, the synergy of inner strengths, and the ability to act for a noble purpose, even without obligation. This reflects the balance between obligation and voluntary service, between mitzvot performed out of duty and deeds motivated by pure intention. This article was written in cooperation with Shuva Israel.